Ever since it was announced back in 2013, RiME has been shrouded in mystery. Originally revealed as a PS4 exclusive, this colorful cel-shaded visuals and a lonely exploration of RiME's debut trailer hinted at an adventure that combined both the charms of the Legend of Zelda Wind Waker and the emotional storytelling of Ico. RiME quickly became a beacon of hope for early adopters. The first thing that strikes me about RiME is how wrong those assumed influences were. While the stunning cel-shaded art direction is Wind Waker through and through, gameplay-wise RiME actually has far more in common with titles like Journey and The Witness than anything Nintendo has ever released. Starting around an hour like in the game, I find myself guiding into the nameless protagonist through the mysterious island sun and its sun-soaked surroundings. With no HUD or objective makers on the screen, I run through the grass as gently swayed in the field, following a white stone path that leads to an intriguing looking amphitheater. Wandering around the ancient yet pristine looking wild stone area, I spot a huge pit sitting in the middle, housing a large tree. Four bizarre looking statues surround the pit. As I make the way towards the statues, a tap of the triangle button makes the young boy shout. The sound of the voice illuminates the nearest sculpture, sending a green glowing trail shooting out of the mouth and deep into the pit below. As the trail hits the pipe, spouts of water dribble out of a single pipe in a base, and in an attempt to fill the pit from the water and float the tree off the surface, I run around and shout at each of the statues, only to realize that the boy's shout isn't powerful enough to simulate activity as all of the statues. This is just one of the puzzles that I have, and there will be many puzzles like these. And they are pretty interesting too because they don't consume a lot of your time, but they do keep you invested in them. After spending around 2 hours or so doing a mix of basic platforming, dragging blocks, and shouting at statues and doing a few puzzles, it becomes very apparent that RiME is more of a puzzler than the traditional adventure experience that we were expecting. But a game such as The Last Guardian masterfully combines both emotional gravitas and thick sense of atmosphere to help the experience feel more like a succession of puzzles. RiME's breezy atmosphere sees you drifting from one puzzle to the next. Initially, I was largely using the game's journey-esque shout to activate a series of statues that open doors, but I soon found out that the solution to each problem became more complex. In order to reach to the top of the tower the fox led me to, I had to use a mix of platforming and carefully manipulating all the environment in order to reach my goal, commanding the boy of lugs of orbs over different holders in order to lower and raise the platforms. There are undoubtedly similarities here with the games like The Witness, yet to call RiME a puzzle experience that is doing something different and decisive. It is also a game that's very much about exploration too. Your furry orange companion may do its best to guide you towards the next puzzle, but there's plenty of fun to be had while taking a road less traveled. Immersively, RiME actually allows you to reach any area of the world, which can be experienced and as well as being generated. It's kind of like Minecraft. The location is kind of like Minecraft where you can go anywhere till you see it. The subtle changes and the sense of adventure runs through the second half of my gameplay, tearing me through the brightly lit coastal Mediterranean vistas. The next area plunges me into a darker territory. Making my way through a dim cavern, I found myself surrounded by strange shadows, which I have to defeat by doing a sorts of puzzles. So what do I think about this game? I think that RiME definitely isn't the game I was expecting it to be. While it wears its visual and mechanical influence on its sleeve, it still somehow manages to combine a curious blend of genres that make it feel something completely unique. Its minimal narrative and lack of combat, which means it's definitely not for everyone, but the game's more perilous second half hinted an experience that might offer players a different kind of adventure. So, should you buy this game? I think you absolutely should. But those who have played The Witness as well as shrouded games like them, I think you should guys stay away from this game. But this still is a pretty good game and for a pretty cheap price also. It's just $40. So should I say that you should buy this game? Yeah, you should. So thanks for seeing my video. Hope you like this video and don't forget to share and subscribe to my channel. See you in my next video. Peace.